Hello friends. So here in this video we will talk about how to add the images. Okay, how to add the images here. We people also used to see the images and we love to see the images. Can you imagine if we don't have any image in the books or on the web page? It will just like looking like we have having the lot of lines and material over there. Okay, so we add the image so that you have more interest in reading the books and more interest in reading the content on the web pages. Okay, so it can be, images can be photographs, logos, or any cartoon, any drawing. So for inserting the images we will add links. Okay, so let's see here. Images are of three types coming, okay, on the web page. First of all, the image that you want to insert. Okay, the image that you want to insert on your web page, that should be on your system. You have to save it first from the Google search engine or any other search engine on your system. Okay, desktop, whatever laptop you are using. So there are three types of images we are having: JPEG, PNG, and GIF. So what is JPEG? That is, the full form is Joint Photographic Export Group. Okay, this JPEG contains the background. Some pictures are having a blue background, red background, and beautiful background, blur background. Okay, so that is the background, that is a JPEG picture. And PNG, that is portable network graphics, means this image will be without background. Okay, so these, while saving the picture, you have to take care that what type of image you want to insert on your web page. Next, third one, GIF. Okay, GIF is graphics interchange format. Okay, it is graphics interchange format, that is the a small animated pictures. Clear? Yes, of course, you can create your own images also by using Photoshop, GIMP, Paint Shop, Corel Draw, anything. Yes, you can insert that also. Fine. Now, I just want to tell you that, see, there are how to store the images. Okay, if you store all your web pages and images in one folder on your computer, okay, you should store all your web images and images in one folder on your computer. If folder contains many files, you can store your images in a subfolder. Now, if listen carefully these 2 points. First, I told you you should store all your web pages and images in one folder. If you are doing this, then will you do? Okay, you just have to specify just the name of the image. Dot file extension like JPG, PNG, GIF, whatever the type of file you want to display. Okay, if you are, second point I told, if the folder contains many files, then you can store your images in a subfolder. Okay, so means folder under folder. Okay, for that purpose you have to write down the name of the image. Okay, means you have to give the proper path, proper location of your image where it is stored. Now you see here IMG tag. IMG is the short form of image. Okay, so this tag we use, okay, for displaying the images. It is having the 5 attributes: align, alt, src, height and width. Clear? So we will simply read it. Okay, what are they? Clear? So next is, let's see, IMG is an empty tag. It does not contain its closing tag. So first is align attribute. Align means how you want to display your image on the web page. Alignment of the image on the left side, right side, top, middle or bottom. Okay, Alt. Alt means, just suppose if you have not selected, if your image is not displayed on the web page, then in that case what alternative text should be displayed over there. For that purpose we use Alt. Okay, SRC, it stands for source. Okay, it is the source of the image file. It specifies the URL. URL means address, location, okay, path of the image. Height, it specifies the height of the image in pixel. Width specifies the width of an image in pixel. That means you can set the height and width also of your, according to your choice, how much small, how much bigger you want to display your image. Next is syntax. Image SRC is equal to, here the path or URL will come, align, where you want to align your picture, left, right, whatever, wherever. Next is height. Height means height of an image. Width means width of an image. Okay, so the web browser displays the image on your web page. So let's see how to use it in Notepad. Clear? So let's see. Let's see here now how to use the image tag. Okay, so I'm using here img tag. Okay, src, fine. Then the image name that I have stored in my folder. Okay, its name is html.jpg. so I'm closing this also, Control S. Okay, let's check the file. Okay, this is my file. Let's wait. It is just up here. Here's the file. Oh, wow, so you can see here. Okay, this is how my the image is coming. It is by default coming on the left side. Okay, so it is on the left side by default. Okay, if I will set the positioning, then it will come according to that position. Okay, so let's see again how to just set the position. Okay, how to set the alignment of this image. So let's go back. I have written here image screen. Okay, now I want to just simply keep my image in the center. So what I will do, I will write here center. Okay, fine, look carefully, I am writing. After that I am simply closing the center tag. Okay, what I have done, I am closing it, okay, with the forward slash, and here I have started. Okay, so let's save this and refresh the browser and check the output. You can see the image has come in the center of the web page. Okay, so this is how you can center an image in the web page. Okay, so it will appear according to the alignment. Whatever the alignment you will decide for it, it will come accordingly. So next is how to specify the size of an image. So again let's go back here, and here we will set the size. As I told you that after writing this we have to write the height, width. So I will write here height. Suppose I want to set its height 350. Okay, clear? Now the next is width. I want to set the width also. Okay, width is equal to, then double quotes, obviously I will write here 450. Okay, done. So I have mentioned here width and height of an image in pixels, or you can write out as a percentage of the overall window size. Okay, so you can increase or decrease by specifying a new width and height for the image. Okay, so let's save this file and refresh the browser with F5 key, and let's check the output. Yes, a size has decreased. If suppose if I will simply make it a bit width 350. Okay, let's check the change here. Okay, and just suppose if I will change it, I will go for 250 here, control S. Okay, refresh. Okay, okay, this is how you can set this height and width. Now next is aligning the image horizontally. Okay, so for this we can use left and right alignment attributes to control the horizontal positioning of an image. Okay, so it also control how text wraps around the image. Okay, so let's see how to do that also. We will see that also. Okay, so we will come here. Okay, I am writing here now align. Okay, align is equal to left. Fine, so let me save this file, and simply we will check F5 key. So you can see what is happening here. The text wrapped around the image appear in the browser. Clear? Fine. Now next thing we will learn how to add the space around an image. Okay, so you can see the text is simply just, it is touching this border. So how to display a small amount of space between the image and the text. Okay, between the image and the text. So let's see here, it's also very easy. Okay, what you have to do, we have to use only H space. Okay, H space. Fine. So for adding or increasing the amount of space, it is also called padding, to make the page more visually appealing. Okay, so for that purpose we use H space. I'm again telling you, H space, okay, is equal to 50. So control S, and let's check this. Okay, now you can see here a space has come on both the sides, horizontal space. Okay, so it will add the space around its left and right sides. Okay, appear in the web page. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so now we will learn how to align the image vertically. Okay, we can align the image in 3 ways: top, middle or bottom. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, just suppose I am writing here image screen. Okay, that I already written. So what I will do, instead of writing this, I will write here top. Okay, what I will write here, top, control S. Okay, same thing I have to write down for, just suppose, for width, control C. Okay, okay, from here. Okay, control C. Fine. So just suppose I have to write again this image. So what I will do, I will simply come here and do the pasting. Okay, I have pasted it. Just simply I have to remove this. Wait, let me remove, because I am not doing this right now. Okay, okay, this one. Fine. So let me write here P. Okay, so I will write top. Okay, top. I am closing this P tag. Okay, now again I will write here. Now next I am using the middle. Okay, so middle. Oh god, middle. Okay, closing. Fine. Now again I have to simply paste this, control C. Okay, Control V, one more time. Okay, fine. So this is all that I have done. Let me change here top. This is middle, okay, and this is for bottom, okay, bottom. Fine. So I will simply write here so that it will be more clear to you. Bottom, okay, that will just, you will understand it better. So let's save and let's check what is happening to the image. Okay, F5. Now you can see. Now you can see. Okay, so you can align the text at the top. Okay, at the top. You can align the text at the center of an image. Here, okay, here you can align the text at the bottom of the image. Clear? So this text is coming at the bottom. Fine. So image can be aligned with text in three ways: top, middle or bottom. Okay, clear? So this is how we use it. Sorry. Okay. So the values used with horizontal and vertical attribute, they specify the padding, okay, in pixels. Fine. So we can control the padding on the left or right of an image with H space attribute. We can control the padding above or below an image with V space. Okay, H space is for horizontal and V space is of vertical space. Okay, so this is how we use it. Okay, fine, clear. So let's see once again. Let me go back and do the editing over here. Okay, so this is H space. Okay, done. So now we have to we have to write some text also. Clear? So what I will do, I will write here font, just suppose okay, let me erase this. Okay, I will simply write here now bold. Okay, after that I am again starting my font attribute. Okay, and I am writing what I will use font color. Okay, suppose I am using font color, any color that you want to use. I told you earlier also we have hexadecimal codes for them. Okay, so hash F, okay, 3 4 times 0. Clear? And the text that I wanted, HTML5. Okay, so after that I have to close my font tag. Oh, okay, font tag. Fine, clear. So I am closing this. Fine. So after that, one more thing I have to do, that is B tag. I have to close. I have started it here. I have to close this also. Okay, so and one more tag that I have to do. Okay, that I already done. Okay, fine. So if we can use the P tag here, it does not matter. Okay, P tag here. Fine, same thing, save your file. Okay, and let's write down all these stuff here only, here too. Okay, I am copying this, same, Control C, and simply pasting it here. Okay, fine. Now after that, what I have to do, I have to use the P tag. Okay, done. Clear? Let's see the change. The thing I have told you, now it will work like that. Okay, so let's see. Control S, refresh the browser, F5 key. Yes, now you can see it is at the top, HTML5 heading, it is in the center, here it is at the bottom. Okay, so the web browser will display the text aligned with the image at the top, middle or bottom. Okay, I hope it is clear to you how to do it. This is my code that I have written here. Okay, the same code, I just simply added the font color and the font. Okay, rest everything is same here. Now wrapping the text between two images. Okay, wrapping the text, suppose I have the two images and I want to wrap it. Okay, so let's see for that also. Okay, how to do that. So for that purpose I need the two images. So let's see, let me erase one of them. Okay, just suppose I'm taking this one and I'm deleting this one. Okay, fine, clear. So this is what I have, image screen. So here I have to write another image name. Let me check in my folder, is there any image, any other image? Okay, let's take this session4.png, this image. Okay, you can see here now the extension is png. You have to very careful about all this. Okay, or you can take 3.jpg, whatever. So let me take here now session4.png, control S. Okay, so here I will write on the left side. Okay, left side, and here I will write another image will come on the right side. Okay, fine, clear. I don't need all this stuff here now. Clear. Here also let me delete. Okay, so let's see the change. F5 key. Oh my god, the image is so big. So let's just simply change the height and width of this image. Okay, here height, okay, is equal to let me take the height 200 or 100. Okay, fine, and width is equal to 300. Let's take, save your file and let's refresh the browser. Yes, now the image is coming on the left side and the right side. The text wrapped around the two images appear in the web browser. Okay, so next is how to add the border to an image. How to add the border to an image. Okay, so that your image will look more emphasis and it will look more attractive. Okay, so let's see how to do that also. Okay, fine, I will write here border here. Okay, border, simple, border is equal to, okay, so I have to tell the thickness of the border also, that I want in the pixels, that I will use it in the pixel. Okay, so border I am writing 5. Okay, control S. Here also I have to write border is equal to 5. Fine, so let's check the output again here. What is the what output is coming? Okay, fine, refresh, let me refresh. Oh great, it is looking quite good. So you can see here the border is coming here. Let me change the size of this HTML also, this one also. Okay, just wait, control C. Okay, I will mention it here. Fine, let's check the again F5. It is looking now quite good, of same size, left side also and right side also with the border. You can see the border around the image. Okay, so this is how you can add the border to an image. So this is all what for today's lecture, okay, about the image. So we have learned here much about this. Okay, how to insert the image, okay, the extension of the image, okay, we have to take care of the attributes. Fine. Next we have learned about the how to create the image in the web page, specify the height and width of an image, okay, alignment of the image, and how to add the space around an image, how to give the border to your image, okay, aligning the image. Image can be aligned with the text also, that also we have learned. How to wrap the text between two images, adding the border, that done. Okay, so next time we will talk about the list, okay, how to create the list on your web page. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you. If you liked my video, kindly subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Don't forget to click on bell icon. Kindly subscribe my channel. Hope you like my video. Thank you.